What's up, everybody? We're going to do Wordle, and it's going to be for Wednesday, May 28, 2025. We have a very, very cool word to enter today, guys. It's going to be honey. And as always, I had to look this up to figure out how on earth would honey relate to the 28th of May. So again, according to Jim, 28 is a special number because there's apparently 28 known ways to create a so-called three-dimensional honeycomb structure, okay? And this is the enumeration of the 28 different configurations. You could have one configuration which is strictly just made up of cubes, so just imagine a Rubik's Cube, and here's a picture of one. Then there's 5 which are composed strictly of regular prisms. So these are just three-dimensional shapes where if you were to slice them, they would always have a uniform cross-section. So again, you could think of a cube, you could think of a rectangular box, you could think of, like a hexagonal three-dimensional box as well. And guess what? Here is a image of one of those 5 possible structures. And then, amazingly, these mathematicians were able to prove that there's another group of 22 of these closed structures called honeycombs, but they're very tricky, and they're made up of what's called irregular polyhedra. So they do not have like a uniform cross-section. As you can see the picture here, they get extremely complicated. So the fact that these guys were able to prove that there's exactly 28 of them is absolutely incredible. And again, we won't get into too much technical detail because this, after all, is about Wordle, and we really want to see how honey does today. But I hope you enjoyed that little explanation. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, incidentally, guys, at the end of the solve, I promised a viewer that I would demo his word game that he created. So we'll have a special little surprise at the end, and I think you'll love this word game. But let's do Wordle first. Honey gets us an O in position. What can we do here? How about roast? All right, pretty good guess. We get a little bit more action out of that. Okay, yeah, actually, I really like that because the A is most likely not going to go there. So, up front, that is. So we're going to go... this would be one option. It's funny, you could do borax. I'm not going to say anything, though. Right? I'm not going to mention the fact that we've had it already because that upsets people. Because I think it's cheating if you spend time to recall previous solutions. I don't think it's cheating at all. I think it's smart because it helps protect you in situations where you could get into a nasty trap. And if you remember a few words, then you can get yourself out of a jam. But what else could be of this structure? Borax. Moral. Yeah. Do we get moral in 3? No. We're going to have to settle for a 4 today. So, it's going to be polar. All right, let's go ahead and play the game, this new game that was created by, I think his name is either Elias or Elias. And I'll give you the website link and everything. It's a really cool game. Before we go to that, real quick, guys, tomorrow is going to be Lept. That's an easy one. It's for the 29th, and when you have a 29-day situation in February, then it's typically leap year. So we're going to put in Lept. Okay, let's see if this... Oh, perfect. Here we go. Now, the site here, guys, that you're going to go to is Wordamid.com. It's like wordpyramid.com. So WORDAMID.com is the address you want to go to. It's super fun and easy to play. So let's go ahead and hit play. Okay, so let's see here. I do need to change my screen a little bit just so it all fits. Okay, this looks good. So basically, you start in this case with bug. It'll be pretty much random each day, and your goal is to simply add another letter to the existing letters in the previous row, and you can anagram them too, and just keep making your word longer and longer as you go. And your goal would be to try to get to each of these cool little medals. You can go bronze, silver, and then I guess there's the gold medal, and then you can try to go even further. So let's see, what could we add to bug? And there's different strategies. You could just obviously just take it one guess at a time, or you could try to think of some big word that has the bug in it, and then just make sure though that you could keep adding a letter to create a new word to get to that big word. I mean, obviously you could do debug, but I don't know how you could do buge, and debug you might get kind of stuck there. So what else can we do? This is a tougher one. The other day I got it up to like a 10-letter word. It was really cool. Bug. What can we use with bug? 2 more letters to get to bronze. So that wouldn't be bad, right? You guys will figure this out and do a lot better than me, but what would we do with bug? I mean, gubernatorial, that's a little bit that's a little bit crazy. Gubernatorial. Holy cow. How on earth would we get there though? Gubernatorial. So I guess we could go grub. Now I might have got myself trapped. Gubernatorial. Gubernatorial. So we could try to add an E. I don't know if I can do that. You could add a U. No, we wouldn't want to add another U. An L. An A. An E would be really great. What can we do? Would it take rebug? No. So it's very well programmed, right? It'll know which words are not valid. I think that was a little off screen. Wow. So this is the tricky part. Right? You can think of a really cool long word, but you have to keep building words to get there. Grub. Can I add an A anywhere? Boy, burger would be great for the next one if I could just get... Oh my gosh, it takes burge. Wow, I don't even know what that means. So maybe we can go with burger now. And even if we get stuck, that wouldn't be too bad. We got one more to get to gold. Burger, gubernatorial. Ah, shoot. Then we could have gone with burglar. I'm going to end it here, guys, just because this is still going to get me to gold, and that's pretty good. We'll go with burgers. Okay, I'm happy with that. There might be you could even go a little bit deeper, but then you have to really think about how would I unscramble it. Buggers. Oh no. Buggers, yeah. Bourgeois. Oh my gosh, bourgeois. It's not going to work. That's okay. There you go, guys. I think that was a pretty good demo. I think you see how it works. So 3 more letters would get you to a max. And I guess he's coded it so that it can detect, what you could theoretically do as your maximum. So fun game. Kind of a different spin on the word games we do. I hope you like that, guys. And again, just go to wordamid.com to play this each day. Back to this. Again, we're going to be doing leapt for tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed, guys. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of a Wordle.